back, ladies and gentlemen. It's 1-1 in overtime, so it can't get better than this. 19-16 in favor of Brazil. They managed to win their pick, just like Argentina managed to do that on Nuke. Thus, two amazing map. We've seen on one hand Landon dominating like we used to, but on the other side, Tommy Boy was a little quiet. Tutehen, if I pronounced it correctly, took his spot.
Yeah, but Brazil really played good their T sides and city sides as well. I mean, city side not so good by Brazil, but T side they're really good, and they won a couple of crucial rounds there. But what I liked about Argentina when they were on city side, they had really good read on economy of Brazil and their own. So when they needed to save, and when Brazil took over a site and killed three guys immediately go for a save, not even trying to retake that side, because they know if they go, they lose all three guns, they will go on eco. So they had really good reads on their economy. And props to them for that. I really thought that this would not be this close match. Like as I said, like I expected like 16-7, 16-9 at most. But Argentina really played great their T side. Brazil, I don't think they even know what they did on their city side. So.
It looked like Argentina and the A side are not getting along, and they were trying to force that B side all the time.
Yeah, I mean, on their T side, it was working really good. They managed to get, I mean, almost every time they went towards B, they managed to claim the site. But yeah, on that A side, they weren't really getting any success on their T side. But on the other hand, I mean, I expected a close match, maybe not this close, but I expected a little closer just because of that momentum Argentina had coming out of that first map, having that lead. Coming into Dust 2, having that T side first, they had the momentum rolling. They were looking good. At one point, to me, they were looking like the winners of this map. But then Brazil managed to get it back, and I'm just thankful for Brazil figuring out how to play their city side in the overtime. That's the only thing that won them this game, was that. Them starting on T side first, and then that one round they figured out how to play CD, and that's it.
15-13 in favor of Brazil. It seemed like Brazil was choking. Tommy and Johnny Boy were quiet, but then they exploded in those last two rounds, just when they needed.
Yeah, that was a really crucial point, I think, for them to make and bring Argentina to that overtime. As you pointed out, like they really played good that last two rounds. But I don't think, I mean, they could have a chance on that overtime, and they maybe could have won it. But unfortunately, I think they kind of choked in that overtime, managing to get only one round on their T side or city side. Then coming into T side, they tried at B, and I think it was end of the round when the last guy was alive. So they kind of played slow, wanted something to do out of that, but they were too slow.
Even though we saw a lot of good and awesome plays from both teams, do you agree that Gary's triple kill on the B side in overtime is maybe the key point of this map?
Yeah, I mean, in overtime for the win, but overall there were a lot of crucial rounds that were won. I mean, basically the one round that led us to overtime was that Johnny Boy 4-kill on that A site, getting headshot on short and closing out on the player in sight with the Deagle one shot. I mean, great play out of him, and it seemed like Brazil was playing worse than Argentina, but somehow managed to win. Somehow managed to get to that 15th round, and then they kind of won. And I'm not really sure. I mean, Argentina, despite not having firepower of Johnny and Tommy, I think they played good Counter-Strike overall. But Brazil somehow managed to get to that 15th round, and that was basically it for them. In overtime, they knew what they were doing, and they were pretty confident on the T side, and just managed to close out the game.
Like we mentioned in the pre-game analysis, we were talking about the players who were that notable on the first map. They changed it on this one.
Yeah, but you're right. But I think Landin and BLD are, or what they were top fraggers. for
Landon
Brazil.
was, but BLD wasn't a PRD, was there just behind Landon.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And Kogo was there in the middle
Yep.
again. So
Yep.
consistent.
Again, yeah, he's consistent, definitely.
Consistent on that middle of the leaderboard. But you said like Tutuhan and I think who's playing against instead of Straka?
I'm not sure with the nickname.
Shiro
It's
Monster.
something. He has Monstra in his
Monster,
nickname,
yeah,
but
something. So I think that really Brazil with, as you said, PRD coming, maybe that was a key point for them,
Yep.
coming and fragging for them, but overall they should have taken this far away. If they got their T side, maybe this would be a different scoreline. Maybe we would not see overtime at all, but Argentina really played great their T side.
We heard Neil saying that whoever wins this map is going to have, well, an edge for sure. Do you agree?
Well,
Do you agree that Brazil is now in the driver's seat?
yeah, I mean, we have the next map is Cash, which is Argentina's pick. But again, Cash, like Dust 2, is everyone's map. Everyone knows how to play it. There's nothing special like Nuke that you need to know about Cash. There's a lot of A executes, a lot of B executes, mid takes. Everyone knows how to throw those smokes. I mean, everyone should know how to throw those smokes. So I don't think that's a map that you need a lot of preparation put into it. And I think all the players from Brazil and Argentina both know what to do on that map. And the fourth map is Cobble, again picked by Brazil. That's a map I think Brazil had very good showing on against Chile. Even though Chile picked it, I mean they won like 16-8. So I mean a really good showing on their T half, winning it 11-4. Cash and Cobble, if Brazil shows us why they're the favorites in this matchup, we might see a 3-1.
Big favorites, I would
Yeah,
say.
big favorites.
6% on CS:GO launch.
Yeah.
So
Do you agree with Neil's thought at the beginning?
well, yeah, they could. I mean, you can say that about the previous map as well. Argentina won Nuke. They have a driver's seat coming to Dust 2, and it looked like that on their T side at the start of their T side. Brazil really didn't know what to do. At some point, I saw one guy from Brazil. I'm not sure who it was, but two guys on B were immediately killed after the round started, and the guy from A long just started shooting at the sky, wheeling his mouse. Yeah. All over, and I would say that was a tilt moment for them.
A little bit.
Yeah, tilt moment, but they managed to come back on their T side. But coming into Cash, I think if Brazil wins that one, Argentina will really have a tough task coming into Cobble.
We've seen on one side again Landon, Kogu, on the other side Johnny Boy Tommy, and Tutuhan. Who do you think will be the best one on this map? Who can be?
Landon is consistent overall.
Yeah, I
think.
mean, Kogu is the most consistent player.
Yeah, but Landon is always
He's always
top
good.
frag.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we need to have BLD again playing that second star role in their team and being up there with Landon. I think he needs to step up on Cash if they want to win that map and overall the series. Yeah, I think my eyes are on Bladesden. Yeah, Bladesden. And on Argentina side, again, as we mentioned a couple of times now, Johnny and Tommy need to step up for their team. They didn't do it that much on Dust 2.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to Straka.
Yeah, I think he had some internet
we have
issues.
no info so far.
No, I think he had some connectivity issues even yesterday against Peru. So against Peru, so he had to step aside for another
He had
player.
to rip.
What?
He had to rip.
Rip, yeah.
Your thoughts about the guy, the person?
Well, as he said, definitely BLD and Landon for Brazil. For Argentina, Johnny Boy, Tommy, they really showed good Counter-Strike, and I think that on the other side, like, yeah, okay, MPL for Argentina played good couple of rounds, but we'll see really what they have in cash.
Okay, getting into cash. Let's talk a little bit about the map.
Well, Cash, as I said previously, a well-known map. All players know how to play it by now. I think they all know how to throw those smokes for A executes, B executes. A pretty, I don't want to say mid-focal map because you can let go of that mid if you have a teammate or two teammates pushing some sites either in front of B or main, taking control of that. Even have two players pushing main, two players pushing Sweeky, and one just holding back on B site, letting control of that mid. And like I said, all players know how to play it. It's just down to communication, who can communicate better what they want to do.
We have a lot of op power in both sides, but this is not a map, to do it.
Yeah, well, you can do double op setup, but it's not maybe as useful as on the other maps. Like, operas are usually defensive, especially on B. Like, you have a player who will drop down from that upper slope and then just pick Toxic and hold the line. You really can see him pushing to Toxic. It's really hard to get an angle of the guy, especially if the guy is on T-spawn on that sign watching. So maybe on A side you can see a couple of times operas getting aggressive into doors or main picket, but as you said, not
that useful.
Yeah, that's not useful as on the other maps.
Okay, the predictions. Let's hear you guys.
I'm gonna go with, even though it's Argentina's pick, I'm gonna go with Brazil 16-10.
16-11 Brazil.
Okay, Harry, Neil, go.
Yep, thank you there. Wonderful bit of analysis from the studio team. And well, we're going to be going into this. We've got Argentina versus Brazil in tonight's game. This is the third map on Cash, and as pointed out, it is Argentina's pick. Of course, this is the TWC South American qualifiers, and the winner will be going through to the LAN finals in Belgrade. Of course, I'm your host, Just Harry, and I'm joined tonight by Neil. So yeah, we've had a really fun night so far.
Yeah, two very close maps. Of course, the last map did go into overtime in favour of Brazil, 1916. We are all tied up here, one map apiece. Coming on to Cash here. Argentina on this T side, Brazil on the CT side on Cash. As you can see, Argentina tried to make that A play, but Brazil have already got great A main control here. As you can see, we have actually got some subs. We will talk about that quickly after this round is over. But PRD open that fins up, having full A main control and getting that frag. And look at the HPs on 3 of the Argentinian players. They're literally just put back to T spawn nearly. But saying that, Argentina get 2 kills of their own onto PRD and DZT, and now it's all changed around. And maybe they are going to try and go for this A play here.
Yeah, I mean, 3 versus 4 here, and while MBL is going to be the man of the hour, trying to open things up with that USP, and he's done amazing damage. But they're going to be heading out onto the site. Stracker is going to find that kill on Delzik. Crocodile Mouth number 3. There you go, I read out his whole name. And now it's all going to be on to BLD and Landon for the retake here. Bomb goes down, so Argentina are in a very, very good place. BLD going to be trying to come through mid, but sadly he's not going to check the corner, and well, Turton's just going to be there and finds him, no questions asked. Landon's going to be the last man left alive in a 1 versus 4. He does the damage. He's done this once, can he do it again? Here we go. He's going to be the last guy left alive, trying to push out to the site. He's on the site, but sadly MBL is going to be able to find him, and that does mean the first round is going to go the way of the Argentinians. So like we just said, sorry, we do have a couple of substitutes coming in for both teams actually, because as you can imagine, there are some changes that have had to be made. Apparently we needed more 3-letter names, so we've got DZT coming in for the Brazilian side, as well as Delzik, who has a love heart at the end of his name. I like to think that's just for me, but I don't think it is. I hoped it was, but I don't know. I'll ask him after the game. And then for the Argentinian side, we have Stracker coming in, which yeah, so that's going to be that. Neil, do you want to go over, maybe the reason stuff behind?
I'm literally really surprised that they've taken out Kogel here, even though they have got a coach. Both sides have got a coach, but to take out your most experienced player in Kogel, and he was playing pretty well actually in 2 maps. Not as good on Dust 2, but he played really good on Nuke. But to take your most experienced player out, I'm really surprised about that. But to take out the poor B player, yeah, I can't remember his name to actually pronounce it properly, but he had a really poor half of B. They've swapped him out now, so let's see. I've heard of DZT, he's a pretty good player, but haven't seen much of him recently. So I think he's a decent player, but this definitely does favour, I feel like, in Argentina's favour now.
Yeah, I mean, working with this sub is extremely difficult for teams, and we can notice even some of the best teams in the world, when they play with the sub, you notice they can seem so much weaker because so many strategies, so many things they don't work as well. You know, the team doesn't gel as well. It's like, sorry, just quickly, yeah. So I was going to see if you made a play, but like, you know, it's like if you take the best car in the world, right? It's so well made, but then you go ahead, you ring up China. You say, "Oi, China, stick an engine in this," and they stick in like, you know, some cobbled together engine in your German sports car. You know, the car itself amazing, the pedigree amazing, but the machinery, the stuff inside just might not work as well as it's meant to, and that's what we can potentially see. And Straka, you know, he's a good player, he's a nice chap. He's coming in for Argentina. They've only got that one sub to put up with, whereas Brazil, DST and Delzik, you know, 2 subs, that's quite a bit to handle. It definitely favours the Argentinian side. And I do think, as a result, we could see them take this map with flying colours.
Yeah, DZT is a good player. He's actually played for Big Gods, pardon me. They actually
Bigots,
qualified.
Actually,
yeah,
I think you just said yeah, the Bigots he played for.
They actually qualified. They actually qualified for the American minor about 3 or 4 months ago, but they couldn't get. I think they couldn't get something like that. There was reasons why they couldn't go, but they actually beat like Kogo's team and all that. Did pretty good, and then they've kind of drifted off. They haven't really done that well in the South American Crazy Rising Stars kind of series. So they had that little brief kind of spell for like a week or two where they played really well. Like they were like the biggest shock of like out of Brazil to get that result and get. They should have been over in America to do the minor qualifiers. I think that was Optic that won that one. Yeah, it was Optic that won that event, and they had this kind of Brazilian mix out there that almost beat Selfless, like 16-14 they lost in the last map. Like they replaced Big Goss. But yeah, saying back on to DZT, he's actually a pretty good replacement coming in. I'm interested to see exactly what he can pull off here on Cash third map. As we were saying earlier on, this is the third map, 1 map apiece. Johnny Boy going into that, gets a massive pick in this first go round. But as I was saying, 1 map apiece, winner takes all basically. Winner does go to the LAN finals in Belgrade.
Yeah, which is a huge deal, and the loser, well, they're going home. And when I say home, I mean they're already in their home. Let's face it, they're already in their home, right? They turn off their PC, they go downstairs.
They could be a boot camp, lads. They could be a boot camp.
That's true. Okay, well. They go downstairs, they make a sandwich,
yeah,
and it's the first sandwich of many. It's the first sandwich of weeks of depression eating and weight gain. And it's just terrible for everyone. It's a plague that has been a part of CS for far too long now, and we're going to see it continue tonight. But anyway, as we go into this, Argentina 3-0, bombs down as well, and well, that time is ticking, and over towards the A site, a complete change of direction for them, actually. Very unlikely play going over towards that A site. But anyway, bomb does go down, and well, Landon and Delzik are going to be the last 2 Brazilian players left alive to try to do something about this. Landon's going to be on 1 HP, and he does go down at the hands of Tommy. And well, Delzik, let's see if it was worth bringing you in. No, it wasn't. There you go. Tommy.
I mean, he hasn't got a frag so far, so he's been doing. Yeah. None of these subs have actually got a frag between them in the 4 rounds. So this is a fantastic substitution here for Brazil. But on all seriousness, nice round there by Argentina. Johnny Boy with that AWP, picking off the first kill there. He's done that quite a lot, especially on Nuke. He was playing really well. He got the first pick so many times in the last 10 rounds when Argentina made that comeback. They were 12-6 down, remember, in the first map and won at 16-14. So getting that first pick is really massive for Argentina. They seem to get a lot of success when he is playing really well. He's the star man. Him and Tommy, I reckon. They've had some great plays in these 3 maps. Brazil, though, on this full eco here now. Delzik does get taken down. B-bomb site should be easily in control here of Argentina. 5th round should comfortably be on the board here. Well, saying that, they're actually retreating here, going back to A. This is pretty strange.
Well,
But
you know,
should be-
they can only go to one site, and as far as I'm concerned, A's been the only one they've planted on so far. So you know what? We're gonna see a change of pace coming out from Argentina, and don't you question it, Neil, because my God, if you question these geniuses, they will end you. Okay. Anyway, it's gonna be a 2 versus 5 here for the retake, and only USPs on the Brazilian side. Not looking too good for them. I mean, you know, BLD, he's been sneaking up through A main. I don't think anyone knows he's there, so he could do a lot. He picks up one, he goes for the second, but eyes like a hawk does manage to find that kill. So that means it's going to go 5-0 to Argentina, and what an incredibly strong start it's been. I mean, you know, maybe it's because they're playing better. Maybe these subs have thrown a bit of a spanner in the works for Brazil, but I mean, at the minute, Argentina are looking very, very strong. Currently, we are 1 map for 1 map, and this is the 3rd map in tonight's Best of 5 series for the TWC South American qualifier, where the winner goes through to play at the lands at Belgrade. Anyway, going into this, it's going to be a what looks like a fairly slow pay coming out from Argentina. They're going to be boosting Johnny up into mid to try to land that AWP shot onto one of the players in there. Of course, that's going to be PRD and BLD. They literally never leave each other alone. And it's weird. I have considered they're in a relationship, and who knows? I mean, at this point in time, I think it's highly likely. But anyway, yeah, we only see Johnny Boy. He's going to be boosted up in mid, and well, he's looking for the head of BLD. He's just going to be waiting around, trying to do all he can to hold off this mid angle, playing it nice and passively. So far, not much damage has been done to either players, actually. They're all at 100 HP, so, you know, in fact, legend has it that MBL, he's actually at 101 HP, but that's a story for another day. So as we do go into this round, we see that bomb. That's going to go out into mid, and well, that's going to be heading through vents, looking for that fast B play, and it's all going to fall on the landing here with that AWP to hold things off on the site. Now, we've seen him do some incredible things with the AWP. He's looking to repeat it again as he finds that kill on it too, and he lands a really great flash out, but is he going to be able to check headshot? As he does hear one of the players going, that's going to be Stracker to fall, and another player walking into his sights. MBL is going to be able to find him. Now it's going to go to 2-on-3. And, well, it's going to be down to BLD and DZT in order to retake this. Tommy, Johnny, and MBL are going to be the 3 players left alive for Argentina to try and hold this off. Bomb goes down, and it's going to be planted for, I can't remember the name of it. For, yeah, the room that Johnny's in, basically. Checkers, that's the one. I nearly called it chess. That would have been the most embarrassing moment of my CS career. But anyway, Johnny is going to be on site. He's in a very good place to be able to do this. Bomb isn't planted for CT. Johnny's going to be coming in, and, well, are they ready for this? He's going to land a wonderful shot on a DZT, and that does mean the 6th round now is going to go the way of the Argentinians. So, I actually noticed as well, the analysts seem pretty biased towards Brazil doing quite well. I don't know if that's because they didn't know they bought subs on, but
I don't
let
like.
it slide.
Yeah,
well,
I thought the exact same as what they were thinking. Honestly, like if they kept the same 5, I thought Brazil were in the driving seat. But these 2 subs, I literally doubted. I was like, Kogu's got all that experience. He brings that experience into the side. He kind of stabilizes them. They haven't really got anyone in that 5 that can literally calm them down and bring that experience and like tactical genius he is.
Well, I mean,
always been thinking.
The worst thing is I messaged the studio before we went into this game, and now this is super confidential, guys, in the chat. So basically, I messaged the studio before we went into this game, and I said, if your predictions are wrong, the man bun gets shaved off. Now, I haven't had a confirmation from the studio just yet, but I'm pretty certain there's an unspoken promise, like an unspoken contract there that we're fully aware that that's happening. So I think for their sakes, I think Brazil better turn around and do something really crazy in order to pull this back. But anyway, DZT, he's going to be the final hope for the man bun and also for Brazil, and he's just going to be looking to save that AWP. He's got no armor, no anything, 2 frags to his name, and well, it is going to go 7-0 in favor of Argentina, so they're looking crazy strong, especially because Cash, you'd kind of expect maybe a 9-6 scoreline, maybe an 8-7 in favor of the CT side. And with how things are right now, Argentina have literally got all the rounds they need to get. Like, they could get no more and still be in a really great place.
Definitely, yeah, 100%. But I feel like Brazil really needs to take a tactical pause, like, right now. Like, it's just been disastrous for them so far. They haven't even been close to taking a round. I think. Well, that wouldn't be one, but Johnny Boy had the positional advantage that whole time. Like, there was never a doubt. He had no kit as well. That Brazilian player, I can't remember who it was in that situation, but saying that, 7-0 to Argentina, Brazil they're on the back foot here. They have no idea what to do here. I mean, maybe try and go double door, try and like take some kind of opening pick and get some advantage. They've never got an opening pick. Johnny Boy, even though he's only on 6 frags, every gun round he's got the opening pick to like really give them a great advantage in these big rounds. So Johnny Boy has been probably one of the like the star man, even though NBL is on 12 frags. The impact plays by Johnny Boy have been really good in the big rounds.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, but then Landon's going to be going mid to open things up with an ult. DZT gets one of his own, gets the second as well. Is finally going to go down to NBL, and Landon with that shot through the smoke. Finally, Brazil get around on the board, and what a way to get that done as well. Welcome to the scoreboard, Brazil. It's nice having you here, and my God, what a fashion to come into this. We are now going to see Argentina. They're going to be able to bite. They're in a very, very sound place economically. So, you know, all green across the board for them. Lots of utility, lots of everything they're going to need. And, you know, they're by no means out just yet. But Brazil definitely looking to slow things down. I mean, when you've got this much momentum, you know, an Argentinian running at you 100 miles an hour, not something you want. To start your, you know, to start your Monday, okay? And like Brazil, definitely right now, they're feeling the burn. You know, they're in a really, really bad place. 1-7, not where you want to be. And I do feel like if they secure a couple more rounds, we could see Argentina finally start to slow down. But Johnny Boy's just not going to let that happen, and he opens things up with a wonderful headshot on a DZT. Are they going to check quad because they think all the quad players are dead? And well, Delzic's going to be there to prove that they're very, very wrong. Just playing this out. He gets one, he gets a second, he gets the third as well. Delzic, oh my God, he gets the fourth. Though finally is able to trade him down by getting a really nice double kill. But Brazil, they do secure that second round. BLD. Oh my God, BLD and also DZT, the triple letter boys just pulling through. There's 3 of them now. I don't know what's happening. Okay,
I can't believe
that was so good.
I can't believe he actually got a 4K there. He after that first kill, he was on 10 HP, and he got 3 kills after that. Outstanding play by Delzic. I thought he was literally gonna go straight down there. Probably a bit poor play there by Argentina, but can't take it away from the great individual skill there by Delzic there to pick up that 4-piece. One of the 2 subs here for Brazil to pick up the second round in a row here in Brazil. They basically need most of these rounds here out of the last 6 rounds coming into this first half here on the first map. Landon does take down 1, but gets instantly traded there. B-bomb side in favour of Argentina here, looking great here.
Yeah, no, I mean, as Neil slips back into a catatonic state, ladies and gentlemen, we do see Tommy picks up that kill in the BLD. Now it's going to be a 4-3, and well, Brazil, they are going to be coming in with the retake. All 3 of them opting to go heaven, because why not, eh? It's Brazil. They're just going to be chilling out, bomber heaven, and well, I mean, to be fair, we've seen them do crazy stuff, and crazy stuff seems to work. These Brazilian players, they've got the aim, they've got the talent to carry them through alone, so, I mean, you know, they do decide to not all go heaven, obviously. I mean, that was just a terrible joke. Delzic's going to be coming in. Does the damage, but does get taken down. DZT's going to fall as well, and PRD goes down. Johnny Boy going huge with the orb, picks up that double kill at the end, and it's going to go 2-8 now. Argentina get another round on the board. They don't want Brazil to start to string rounds together, because that could spell disaster for them. And well, aside from BLD, who's been hoarding a lot of money, actually, to be fair, a lot of the Brazilian side have a good bit of money, and well, they'll be dropping Famises for PRD and DZT. BLD, of course, being the king of the triple name trio. He's going to be taking the M4, and now we are going to be going into the 11th round in tonight's best of 5 qualifiers for the South American region. Of course, the winner goes through to the LAN at Belgrade for TWC.
Yeah, and change of aggression here for Brazil. 3-man push there towards the B1, so actually getting in favour of the picks there. So 4v3 in favour of the Brazilians, but the HB on BLD and Landon very low here. So Argentina here, kind of on the back foot here, haven't really got any map control whatsoever here. It's important here for Brazil, more importantly, to pick up this round. I mean, Argentina could be looking at 11 to 12 rounds if they win this round, so a huge round here for Brazil. They need to get back into this game. 8-2 down so far here on the favoured CT side here. NBL with a Molotov kill onto Landon, and BLD on his own and back left. He's only got 7 HP. He's going to get spammed through the box. He gets taken down by Johnny Boy. This is huge here for Argentina.
Yeah, well, PRD's going to be there to try to do all he can, but he does get traded down by MBL, and now it's all going to fall into Delzik, the new player for the Brazilian side, the substitute for tonight's game. If he just shoots now, he could find the kill. He's actually, they're almost touching the tip of their guns and the tip of something else, but MBL and Straka here, 2 versus 1. Delzik, I don't see him being able to do this. The trade's just going to come in from MBL, and that means it's going to go 2-9 now. Argentina, they're nearly in the double digits. This map is nearly over before it even begun. We haven't even seen Brazil get to just make any impact in this game, and that could spell so much disaster for these guys right now. And of course, they're not only playing for themselves, it's so selfish. The man bun is on the line too. If you're just joining us, the studio guys, they're just gonna be shaving off that man bun if of course their prediction was wrong, but that's a story for another day. 2-9 is the scoreline right now. Brazil, they are so far behind, 7 rounds to be exact. They need to get a few more on the board, but Johnny and MBL opening up things in mid, they're just not gonna let it happen. Tommy gets one of his own, PRD does get one on the Johnny boy, but it's just a consolation frag at this point, as it is just a complete slaughter going down right now.
Yeah, I was literally going to say, that round there by Argentina, I feel like that's GG already. I mean, look at Brazil's money. This is going to be 10-2 no matter what. Delzik getting a consolation frag, maybe could be able to hold that AK, but 10-2, this has just gone so fast. It's literally been like 15 minutes so far, and it's just been all Argentina. I mean, I've said it before earlier on, but Johnny Boy, he has got so many important frags. I mean, every time he gets the opening kill, I just feel like the round's already over. Not over, but like I just feel like they are more than likely going to win the round, because getting that first pick, no matter what map you're on, it's probably, I think the statistics came out of it a couple of months ago. I think it was like 70% of rounds when you get the first kill, you do normally take the round. So Johnny Boy getting them big kills. Argentina on double figures here, 10-2. On Cashier, 1 map apiece, of course. Brazil taking the last map, 19-16 in overtime. We've had 2 very close maps so far. It's the opposite here so far.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I don't know if this is the Brazilians running out of steam. I don't know if this is a little bit of friction caused by the substitutions. I really think this is going to be interesting when the analysts go into this, because they're the ones who are going to be able to like break this apart and be able to like talk about the stuff we obviously don't have time to talk about. But still, I think that's such an interesting point for people to stick around in during the break between the next map just to hear, because it has clearly made such a huge impact right now as Brazil. They look so fragile, and well, Argentina, they are literally pillars of gold that just keep on giving.
It's been a great performance here by Argentina on their map choice here. As you can see, looks like 5-man here coming in towards B, but look at that DZT part of the Delzik side coming in there, getting 1 kill, but landed with 2 kills there. Huge frags here by the Brazilian, and BLD coming in on his own. Takes down 2 as well, so quick round there for the Brazilian side. They really need to take the last 2 rounds to have any chance of taking advantage going into the 4th map here in this best of 5 grand final here.
Yeah, well, 3-10 is going to be the scoreline here in the TWC South American qualifiers. Of course, this is the grand finale. This is the end game for the South American qualifiers. This is it. You know, I'm unemployed after this. I'm done. I starve, and it all comes down to this: the loser goes home. They get nothing. They've come this far, and they're out. The winner goes through to the lands in Belgrade. Straka and Tommy, they're showing that they want to be at these lands as they open things up for Argentina. BLD's going to be there though, as he does some amazing work. Delzik gets one of his own as well, and that's going to be a 2-on-3, and well, the push is coming in over towards A. They know that the bomb's down, so the rotate's already come in as well, but will land be able to check behind him? He's not going to, and he does get taken down. So now it's all going to fall into Delzik here, the brand new sub coming in for Brazil, and well, he's in a very, very sticky situation indeed. He's going to push on the other side so he gets a little bit of cover. They're not going to know he's there, but Straka finds that kill, and it's going to go 3-11 in favor of Argentina.
Nice free piece there by Straka. He's had a quiet game. He was 4 for 11 coming into that round, but free piece there coming in there. 3-11 is the scoreline. Look at the buy here from Brazil. We've got UMPs, FAMASs, even only a CZ on Delzik. It's been a disastrous half here for Brazil.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen the Brazilian side look this weak. I mean, it really does speak volumes. Like, in a completely serious, joking aside matter, they are looking so fragile right now, and I really hope they can come back from it. I really hope we can see this go to the 5th map, because I do think that's what it's going to take for Brazil to be able to win this. But if Argentina, they keep being allowed to get away with all this stuff, they keep being allowed to get all this momentum and build all this up, I do think that they're in with a really, really good shot of taking this.
Could you imagine they took that overtime in Dust 2? This would literally be over. It'd be like a 3-0 to Argentina. And I thought when Brazil took that map, I thought, this is in Brazil's court now. Like, they've got all the advantage, I thought, coming in. The heavy favourites, I thought, yeah, this could definitely go 3-1 or 3-2 in favour of Brazil. But look at that half. 12-3, pardon me, to Argentina on their choice. It's been a spectacular cash performance by the Argentinians so far. 21 kills on NBL. Great half by him.
Yeah,
Johnny Boy.
A tremendous half from the Argentinians. I mean, just look at it, right? You've got that's the key thing as well, right? You have your MVP. I know you do. Okay, you can't tell me you're not in love with Johnny, because I know you are, right?
He's the man, mate.
Yeah, I know. You talk about him every opportunity. I know he makes your heart beat. I know when you look at him. You know, your body creases up.
Do you know who he actually reminds me of? You probably don't. You might know who he is because you're actually from UK. Do you know Mole, the UK CS player?
No.
He plays for Lowland Lions. No.
No.
He literally is. Well, I was been around. I've been to like loads of lands with him, like in the same team as him for like 6 months, 7 months now, probably. Johnny Boy is literally the spitting image of him. Literally is. I'll after this map, I'll show you I'll show you Johnny Boy's picture and Mole's picture, and you can compare.
The push is going to be on over towards A, and well, Tuna's going to be there to start things off with a wonderful kill on a BLD. It's going to go in a 4v5, but bomb does go down over towards A. So in a 4 versus 5, that bomb's going to be going down, and PRD in a very good position here in mid to make a difference. Tuna's going to be coming in from car, trying to do a little bit more damage than what he's already done. And while Tommy knows that PRD's there, and if he can land the shot, that's going to spell a disaster for Brazil. Bomb's going down and is planted, but there's so many Argentinians at this point. I mean, it's starting to look like, well, Argentina, I guess. It's starting to look like Argentina here on the site because of how many Argentinians there are. Get it? But anyway, Tutin and NBA, they're going to be the last 2 players left alive, and it's going to go down, so that does mean it's going to go 13-3 in favor of Argentina, and well, they're going to be able to, go on the anti-eco this round, and Brazil, they're going to have to force. I think we will see them do a really, really
desperate move.
Yeah, well, no, because that's the thing. It's quite different to buy now, right? Like most teams would not, and then try their hardest to, they'd get a full buy-in. If you buy now, you've got that utility, and we've seen a few teams do it even at the pro level, where you don't have to buy now, like Brazil do, and it just catches Argentina off guard, because you've got Tommy with that ump. I mean, other than that. Most of the players have opted for rifles, so Brazil they're not really in the best. Yeah, they do know. Yeah.
That this has to happen. Let's just say if it was like an 8-7 half, and that exact situation just happened there, bomb planted and all that, you'd probably go for a third round buy, because you don't have to go into it, but this is like the last kind of hope, really. But lovely one bull there by BLD onto Tommy Fincher. Oh, and a second one bull onto NBL. Lovely stuff here by BLD. Where was this in the first half? 3v2 in favour of the Brazilians here. Is this going to be a round that they desperately need? They're 10 rounds behind here.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, my voice just cracked. Jesus Christ, someone don't ever put that anywhere. It's going to be a 3-on-2 right now. PRD, BLD, and DZT. The triple letter trio are going to be the last hope for Brazil here. The scoreline is going to be 3-13, and they need to make this work. DZT picks up the first, and well, it's all going to be on the suit in here with that rifle. He's done this once. Can he do it again? He's going to get put down to 5 HP. And well, that is sadly not what you would like, as BLD does pick up that kill and take it to 4-13. So they did buy up that in a time of great desperation and need. The people of Brazil banded together, and they were able to secure that round against Argentina. So it's going to go 4-13 now, still in favor of Argentina. They've still got a huge lead and so much room to play with, and they're actually going to force buy as well to try to hold on to this. They want to keep the momentum. They don't want to allow Brazil to string rounds together. They don't want them to get any glimmer of hope.
Now the reason why they've actually done this, right? Let's just say they had 2.5. They would have gone for an eco and then probably bought next. But they're going to have to probably double eco anyway. So they're going to go 4-5 and just full eco to lose this anyway. So That's why they've actually force bought into this. Not like some people are thinking, why are you force buying? You've got so many rounds ahead. It's that reason why they're force buying into that, because they're gonna double eco anyway. So I do like agree with that decision by Argentina, even though it's not gonna work out. But if they had like an extra 1,000, let's just say, that's when you would eco and then go into the next round and buy. So good decision, I guess. Didn't work out. Still got plenty of rounds to play with. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real shame actually as well, because when you look at the HP of the Brazilian side right now, you got BLD and DZT, right? That's 2/3 of the triple letter trio. They're on a combined 10 HP. Okay, and then you look at the Argentinian side. They got 200 HP. They actually have more HP than the 4 remaining Brazilians. But they just don't want to go for it because they are outnumbered, which is a smart move. I mean, Johnny's waiting here as well, and he actually has the potential to do a lot of damage. I think they actually just saw the CZ stick around the corner. No, they didn't. They were just running. The Brazilians, they're just running. I don't know what they're doing. They are just running. Like, this is... Well, Johnny gets 1, and I think he wanted to make it 2, but he's not going to be able to as PRD does take him down. It's going to go 5-13. But, you know, a good round from Argentina nonetheless. They did a little bit of damage, and that's all they needed to do. You know, when you've got this much room to play with, they've literally got 8 rounds between them and Brazil right now. They have so much freedom to do whatever they want.
Yeah, this should be a comfortable round here for Brazil, though. I mean, as you can see, the MAC-10 in UMP, you see it quite a lot in the high tier of CS when you know that the other team is going to be full eco. Try and get your money kind of going up towards the other half. Brazil need it. They haven't got any rounds to really play with. They're so far behind here. But this B fast play, gotta find an MC bomb site. Landon gonna get a bomb down. BLD and PRD get the killer piece. PRD picking up the second of the round, and he's third of the round. And Delzic picks up 1. Comfortable, expected round there for Brazil. And going into this first gun round here, Argentina, they're just wanting to just close this out quickly now. They don't want to be sweating and letting Brazil back in this game.
Yeah, no, I mean, 6-13 is going to be the score here, and, well, I mean, it's all to play for. Brazil have done a good job of getting back into this, but it might be too little too late. I mean, they've really, like, I don't know what it was. I think what I tell you what it was, right? What they did is they unplugged the steering wheels they had plugged in where their keyboard and mice should be, and they put the keyboard and mouse back in. I think that was the problem, and I also think PRD, I think it was playing on with the Guitar Hero thing. I told him not to, but he just refused to listen. He insisted he knew better, but I guess I was right. Anyway, though, it's going to be 6-13. It's currently the scoreline, and well, the Brazilians heading out into mid and in full force as well. Mid's going to be completely given up by the Argentinian side because of that smoke, so they're in a very, very favorable position right now as they can literally head anywhere. It's looking like they can be heading possibly over towards B, as you have got Landon over towards there with that orb. And yep, that's going to be Bomb heading over there now. So, that's it, the push should be on. It's going to be a split push coming through Vents and B main, and it is going to be Stracker and Tommy here to hold this off against the 5 Argentinian players. As well as that, you've got MBL, he's going to be floating around in CT, joined by Tooten. Stracker does get taken down by DZT. DZT gets another one as well. A wonderful headshot on Tommy. Now it's going to be a 3-on-5, quickly traded down into a 2-on-4. And BLD gets another one on the Johnny Boy, so now this should easily go the way of the Brazilians once again. 6-13, now 7-13, thanks to the hard work of BLD, DZT, and Delzig going into that round.
Yeah, nice round there by Brazil. Pretty fast round as well, and pretty comfortable round as well. So, where was this in the first half? I have no idea. Brazil picking up more rounds already than they had in their whole half. Picking up 4 rounds in a row. 13-7. Bit early to call if this could be a massive comeback so far. There's still 6 rounds behind, still a long ways to go for the Brazilians, but it's a good start to the half.
Yeah, no, it's a very strong start to the half, and of course Argentina, they must be feeling somewhat heartbroken now because Brazil are quickly becoming a real threat, and what started off as being so one-sided towards Argentina is quickly becoming a very, very close game once again. But it is going to be a 4-on-5 now as Bomb goes down over towards A, and there are going to be 4 angry Argentinians coming to reclaim their prize over at the 8 site. So, Molotov goes in, and well, the push should be underway now as we do see Johnny Boy and Stracker queuing up outside of A main. Flash goes in, and Landon's going to open things up by Landon. Now, a wonderful shot. Johnny gets one, but he's quickly traded down. Now it's going to be a 3-on-3 here, but still, Argentina, they're not completely out of this just yet. BLD manages to get one, Landon gets the other, and well, it's all going to fall on MBL with that CZ in mid, and Yeah, I'm going to check the angle. He gets one. He was going in for the knife. BLD, don't go for the knife when you can barely land shots with rifle. Then BL gets two. He's going to get the third as well. But he did. Oh, that was so close. Could you have imagined how angry the Brazilian team would have been if all of them had died because of the chance knife that BLD went for? Could you imagine how much that would tilt you?
That was a bit random going for that. I thought he actually would have got it there, but he didn't. But this is interesting to see. Argentina going for the double up setup. It was actually very good on the CT half of Dusty when they were losing a lot of rounds at the start. They were like, I think Brazil got into 11-10 lead. When that double up setup came out from Tommy and Johnny Boy, they started getting rounds. I think they won 3 or 4 rounds in a row. So going for that quite successful play that happened on Dust 2. Let's see if Argentina can get their second round on the board here now. They've lost the last 5 in a row here now. Momentum in favour of Brazil. But saying that, Tuta does take down DZT here. Johnny Boy with his ult, taking down Landon. So this is a great chance for Argentina to get on that 14th round.
It's going to be a 3-on-5 here. Okay, nice cabbage coming out of mid as Straka does get taken down, but still we haven't seen that come out from the Argentinians yet, and that's going to be Delzik on 9 HP. Tootin's coming in from behind. He does so much damage and then runs away like a little timid schoolgirl. That was really cute. He's just legging it out of there like he's in an anime. I hate anime. But anyway, BLD gets a really nice double kill there to open up the A site, and now it's all going to fall on MBL and Tommy. And what looked like such a good round for Argentina has quickly become anything
but. Look at this play. Look at this play by MBL. Sorry to disturb you, but this is a great play here by MBL. He does take down one only. I thought he was actually going to be behind the ball, which he actually is, but the two Brazilians do know where he is. It's actually stopped him planting the bomb as well. So that play alone has really changed the round on its foot there. As you were saying, this is a big round here for RC. They really need to get back into this game. They got the opening 2 picks, but it has turned into an even 2v2 situation.
Yeah, no, and that bomb is going to be going down. 14 HP on BRD and PRD 14 HP, BLD on 78. So HP advantage is leaning towards the Argentinians here. They know that no one's over by forklift because Tommy's checked it, and well, at this point they have to know they're both on site. No utility on either player, so it is just going to come down to raw skill and the execution here. BLD's going to be the man of the hour trying to play out from quad. Tommy just unscopes there and he might be able to land that shot, but he's just going to get taken down by PRD. Now MBL gets one, he's going to be flanking around and he finds that kill. Has he got the kill? Yes, he does. He's got more than enough time. 8-14 is going to be the scoreline. Argentina, you're so close. You can almost taste the victory. You can physically taste the sweat coming off the brows as well of the Brazilian side. They've done so well to get back into this. Both teams playing out of their mind right now as we go 18-14. And now we approach the 23rd round.
Yeah, massive hats off there to MBL. Actually getting all 3 of the last kills there when he needed to go for that flanking A main. So great triple kill there by him. Getting Argentina 1 round away from being on that match point there. This is Brazil on the back ropes here now. Massive nade damage actually being taken onto London here. Interesting to see Brazil here actually going for 3 people on the boost here. Fast play here. Can they get any kills? They do. Straka gets one before being taken.
Yeah, I mean, Straka picking up those that player with the UMP and doing so much damage as well has really put Brazil on the back foot here. Like, they're going to have to try so hard in order to make that up. And the fact that Straka just did that with a UMP, they should feel really, really ashamed right now, in all honesty. The UMP is a very strong gun, but my god, it should not have done that much damage, especially not to your whole team. Look at the HPs across all of them. It was great. The nade as well.
Yeah, exactly. It was great nade work as well. But yeah, as you were saying, great UMP work there by Straka. This did enough damage, and it's actually scared him, Brazil, enough to actually delay taking this mid control. And Argentina have actually got the positional advantage here now. But look at Tootin, he's so close to DZT on 19 HP. But as you can see, 3 members of the Brazilians have actually worked their way up highway here. Tootin should be able to get this kill. He does take down that kill. And it's all down to MBL here on this A site. Great play there. All 3 frags there for MBL. Great position there by the CT car. Taking down all 3. Another triple kill there. And as you see that top there, 202 damage Straka made with that nade. And got a kill with a UMP. Great play for him. He's only got 9 frags. But it's a team game. MBL on 32 frags. He's been playing outstanding this map.
Yeah, no, he's been playing out of his mind. 18-15 is going to be the scoreline, and Argentina, well, They're trying so hard to secure their second map. The series is going to be 2-1 after this, going towards one of the teams. But right now we are all tied up at 1-1. One map for each team. Argentina, though, they're desperate to secure their second and then hopefully their third and go through to the LAN finals for TWC. But as we go into this anyway, it is going to be the 24th round now. We have got a FAMAS on Straka, so, you know, he's going to be a little bit capped in terms of budget. And an alright buy for the Brazilians. They've got a little bit of utility, not the most, not all they would have liked. But still, they've got rifles across the board, which is, you know, more than they've had in previous rounds whenever they've been able to make it work. We're going to be seeing Johnny Boy as well. Does have his AWP in hand, the favourite weapon of the rare Johnny. But anyway, here we go. Smoke's going out towards A, so it is looking like that's where the bomb's going to be heading. But looking at the Argentinians right now, they're in a very, very good place to deal with this. I mean, you have got Tommy and Straka both rotating somewhat kind of off of B. They're playing Heaven. They're playing quite passive, so they're in a very good place to rotate up onto A very, very quickly. Although there is literally no A control. Is my one gripe with this setup. Johnny is not on site, so there's no A control. So bomb can just go down freely. Johnny gets one though, playing that close angle. It isn't spotted out by PRD, and it gets a second as well. Two is going to come in. It gets two. Oh my god! It's in the blink of an eye. All falls on a Delzik here. I don't even know what just happened. Delzik though, he gets one. He looks for the second, and he manages to get around the corner. But MBL is going to be there to get that, and it's going to go 8-16. Argentina. Who the hell are they? Argentina. There you go. They do pick up the second map, and what an exciting map that was. They looked so incredibly strong. Brazil did come in the late game, and like I say, that is going to be one hell of a match for the analysts. Speaking of whom, we are going to go through now in the studio. What a wonderful group of people. Let's get some analysis on this, boys. We'll be back shortly.
Another map, another point in the pocket for Argentina, 2-1 in favor of Gauchos. 16-8 on Cash, managing to put, to secure another map, and they're this close to securing the slot for the LAN finals in Belgrade. But before we move on to the fourth map, let's talk a little bit about Cash. We've seen some pretty dominant show by Argentina.
Who? No. MBL.
MBL.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Basically, it was MBL show all over the map. He had 33 frags, really stepping up his game, winning that map for Argentina basically by himself. Played really good, and Brazil, I really thought they kind of knew what they're doing on Mirage. Like, they started City, they won the 9th round, started City side, and I think they lost like 8-0 at some point. 7-1.
Yeah.
So I think that's really bad. If you're picking City side and prepared something for it, like be aggressive at some point. If you lost first 3-4 rounds, like switch it up. Don't do the same exact thing all over again. But Argentina are really strong on that Cash. Their pick, they really played it well.
Yeah, and I think, as you said, like be aggressive. I think the first round they went aggressive. They got the pick off on B and they won that round. Like the first round they went aggressive, as you mentioned, they won the round. So I think I agree with him. If you pick that CD side, you should have something on your CD side that would overpower your enemies and don't let them run over you like Argentina did, winning that like first portion of the map 8-0, and that's basically the thing that's the thing for this map in particular, that I mean we didn't see anything on City side of Brazil, and Argentina just managed to roll with it and getting that 8-0 lead. I mean that was pretty much it for Brazil.
It seems like Argentina has bigger firepower, since on every map another player steps up.
Yeah, I think they really brought their best players here, and honestly, if they play like this in that cobble of Brazil's pick, they can even maybe take it. But we'll see what they have on cobble. Even though Brazil really, as Dusan said, they really didn't have anything on that City side Cash. They could have done a lot of things, maybe a lot better. Go aggressive. Go take some picks. If you're already losing 6-2, you have nothing to lose. anyway. So, I mean, really, really bad from them. But again, MBL for Argentina, stepping up his game, firepower is there for him. 33 frags is on 24 rounds, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. 24.
Yeah.
68, yeah. Well, I wanted to ask you, Dusan, we are talking about Brazil all the time and them being the favorites, but Argentina leading 2-1 and winning the third map pretty convincingly. The fourth map will be Cobblestone, which is Brazil's pick, but still Argentina doing a great job.
Yeah, I mean, so far we had both teams winning their respective maps, the ones they chose. We come into Cobblestone. I mean, I was going into Cobblestone thinking, yeah, Brazil picked it. They're the favorite on that map. We saw them against Chile, really good performance on the T side. On their CT side, they had good communication. They knew what they were doing. And honestly, after that cash game, I'm not really certain anymore if the Brazil we see today is the Brazil that played against Chile. Either that or Chile was a really bad team, and we somehow thought they were better. But I mean, Argentina on cash won against Peru. Their CD side, 13-2. On their T side, they won 12-3 against Brazil, and that's honestly something that is to me unexpected at least. And talking about Brazil, they had 2 new players in the lineup. We didn't see Kogu, and we didn't see, what was the other player that didn't play? I'm not really sure, but we had 2 new players, DZT and Delzik, and they didn't do anything special. Again, we saw 2 players that we mentioned, Landon and BLD, being those 2 dominant players in their team, doing all the work, but it just wasn't enough. All the players were in the same frag range, and that's just not enough. They need to do better.
Do you expect to see the same players on Cobblestone for Brazilian team and from Argentina since Straka is back?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Kogu and I guess PRD.
I think. Yeah.
Don't know why they switched players after that. That's 2. Maybe personal issues or internet problem. We'll check that. But I don't know if they should change those 2 players. I mean, Kogu, as we said, really consistent throughout this BO5 and previous match against Chile. He was there in the middle of leaderboard, doing his thing. He wasn't like the star player of Brazil, but he was fragging. He was giving advices to the team, and I think he was their in-game leader. So him gone, I don't know what kind of strat Brazil now has for that Cobble. What kind of preparation they have without Kogu, but maybe he will come back for Cobble, we'll see.
Kogu being there not only for his team play and team leadership, him being a legend definitely means a lot to his teammates, and now him missing, can that be an edge for Argentina? Yeah,
definitely not a good sight to see when you don't have that player, the legendary player, as we like to call him. But I mean, the biggest thing is that Kogu was that middle of the scoreboard player, that consistent player, like Crimson Fnatic. You don't really expect from him to go 40 frags or more, but you always expect him to be in the middle, being that consistent player, and that was Kogu for Brazil, and that was a good thing for them. But now seeing him not in the team, I just hope for him to be in that in the team for Cobble. And I mean, we saw them play Cobble, Landon and him playing the top roles, really good on it, shutting down sites, shutting down T pushes. I'm expecting him to be in the lineup and Brazil to win this.
This map definitely favors op setups more than cash. So is the style of play going to be different? Well,
for T-side, as we always say, like they need at least 1 op. Like they don't need really 2 ops. Only if they're really fragging them and out aiming them that much or leading 8-0, for example, then they can pick 2 AWPs just to mess around with the opposing team. But I think 1 AWP is enough on your T side, but on your City side, definitely two AWPs can make a difference, basically just because you can leave 1 AWP on A and 1 guy watching B plateau from site or from B plateau, it really doesn't matter. But landing really,
from the beginning, he's just dominated.
Yeah, throughout this BO5, he really dominated for Brazil, even though it looks like it's not enough in order for Brazil to win this one.
Yeah, Dusan, do you agree that the op duel can be decisive in the 4th map?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with yes, and just because we saw Johnny and Landon both be those big players, big round winners for both of these teams. Landon hitting some good shots, Johnny having some good situations on the 1st map and the 2nd and now 3rd. I think that's the matchup to look at and to see because as he said, that plateau, B plateau on B site, that could be crucial if you have a good enough player with a ROP, and that Landon is for sure, and Johnny, if they can hold that one part of the map, then you have a little bit of freedom for the other parts to have more players than just one.
Okay, quickly, the predictions?
16-12 Brazil.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with his 16-12 for Brazil, yeah.
Also?
Yeah.
Okay, so our analysts think that Brazil is going to take the 2nd point for them, but we'll see what will happen. And Harry, Neil, storm the front.
All right, thank you there. Wonderful introduction from our analyst desk. And yeah, of course, like they said, this is the, I believe this now, oh my god, what is it? The 4th map for the TWC South American Qualifier Grand Finals. Of course, this is Brazil versus Argentina. And if you're just joining us, the maps currently are 2-1 in favor of Argentina. I'm Harry, and I'm joined tonight by Neil, and we are going to be going into this game on Cobblestone right away.
Interesting to see, Harry, that Kogu is actually back on the server here for this 4th map. Not sure what the issue was for the 3rd map why he wasn't there. Maybe they were a bit overconfident, thinking that they could actually win without the kind of 2 good players. And Guri, well, he didn't have the best of CTR. I mean, we've talked about it a good few times on Dust 2. I think we'll leave it to Dust 2, not talk about it again. But he is back. 2 boys are back here for the Brazilian side. They are 2-1 down here. Argentina 1 map away from getting to the grand finals and causing a massive upset in the South American El Clasico, I like to call it. Definitely the South American El Clasico, the 2 big countries in South America.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're going to be seeing that the 1st round is still going to go in an amazing fashion as Tommy picks up a wonderful kill there. PRD does get a nice return there, so now it's going to be a 4-on-4 as they do start storming out towards that A site. Guerri's going to pick up one of his own. So now it's going to be a 3-on-4 here. Argentina rotate coming in, and well, Tutin's going to start with a wonderful kill there on the BLD to put his number 3 versus 3. PRD's going to peek out from a really nice angle actually there to expose the back of the site. Now, well, Guerri picks up one of his own onto Tutin, and now it's all going to be down to Stracker here. 1 versus 3. He's on site, and they don't know he's there. He's playing this really smartly as he picks up 1. He does really good damage, but is sadly going to fall to Landon. And well, that means Brazil, they are going to take the 1st round of the. Sorry, I nearly said 2nd map, but it's the 4th map.
Today's been too long for you, man. If for all the viewers here, poor Harry has been working since 1 PM, and it's now 1:45 UK time in the morning, so 12 and a half hours just over now.
Yeah, just over. But yeah, no, I mean, it's all good. It's all good. I love this. I love casting. I could never get tired of it, unless I did it for 4 days. Then I feel like I would get pretty, like, just physically tired and probably die. But anyway, we're going to be seeing the sawn-off shotgun picked up by Kogu, which is my favorite weapon in the game. So a big shout out to him. He's my favorite player right now. We are also going to be seeing a force spike coming out from the Argentinian side, as they do have many CZs and a little bit of armor across the board, apart from Johnny, who has proven to be a little bit rebellious in that regard. Now, the push is going to be coming out towards B. Kogu does get down in the drop and does get picked up really nicely. BRD though gets one, BLD gets one of his own. Now it's going to be 3 on 4. Tommy gets one as well, but BLD's going to be there to get yet another return frag. And well, Stracker on site doesn't use the sawn off, which if he did, he would have ultimately won. BLD gets that return frag, and while BLD on a 3k, lots of money in the bank right now, and that bomb should be going down any minute. But a nice long flank coming in from MBL here. He's going to be coming in through drop, and well, will they see it coming? I think they're definitely thinking he's going to be coming long if he's taken this amount of time to get into the site, but he's just waiting up in drop, not committing to anything just yet. And 13 HP on BLD, 100 on Guerri, so you know he's got a good chance of being able to do this. In all fact, he's going to be pushing out to the site, and well, he does know where they are. He does 76. Sorry, he gets Warrior on the 76 HP. Does manage to pick him up in BLD. 13 HP now in a dream. Oh my god, it's so close. Argentina, please! MBL, come on, get that kill. He gets it. Is there going to be a ton of defuse? It's ticking down. Oh, it's going to be so close. It is going to be so incredibly close.
He's got that, I reckon. Yeah, he's definitely got that. He's got
MBL.
2 seconds or so.
The hopes and dreams of Argentina on your shoulders. You do secure the defuse, and it's going to go 1-1. And he manages to secure an AK as well for his troubles. So a very good round there. But I mean, looking at it, Brazil, they don't want them to have an advantage. As well, BLD picks up an AK, so it's very evident they're going to be forcing everything they've got into this buy. And well, Argentina, they're just going to be opting to go for a fairly standard rifle-esque buy with the MP9 on Stracker. MP9, second best gun in the game, beaten only by the sawn-off.
Your favourite gun, man. Great play though by MBL. Nice 2v1 clutch there. Retake. He didn't even have a kit. Still made it work. Argentina, even if it's up here, 1 apiece. Brazil on a 4th player of their own, as you were just saying. BLD probably frontline and everything here. Willie's AK trying to get that opening kill and make things in advantage of the Brazilian side.
And well, you know, it's looking like it's going to be a B play. You have got Guerri though. He's going to go here towards a long, just trying to lurk around, trying to get in the back lines, cause a little bit of damage, but it doesn't look like it's going to work to his advantage, as there are still going to be 2 players there. Sorry, the rotate should be coming in from Johnny though, as these flashes go out, and he's probably going to be the key player to rotate over towards that B site. They're probably going to keep MBL over towards A when the push does come underway. The push though, speak of the devil, here it comes. BLD going to be the first man out. Tommy gets one though, and well, he's doing the damage, but it's not going to be enough. Guerri gets put down to 11 HP and has to fall back. Tommy gets a second as well. He's going huge right now. And well, BLD doing the damage on the Stracker, but it's not going to be enough. Bombs down in the middle of sight, so it's a very, very heavy advantage right now for Argentina. And I think any hope that Brazil had of being able to secure this round, well, I mean, I think that died the second the bomb fell down out onto the site. It is now just going to be down to Guerri and PRD, and well, PRD's got that too. Guerri's got the AK now, but it's not going to be enough. But Johnny Boy gets one, and Tommy's going in trying to get the 3rd, and he does manage to secure it. So that's going to be, you know, 3 kills for Tommy, 2 for Johnny. They're proving that they're very, very, very key players for Argentina right now.
Yeah, more importantly, no members of the Argentina side actually fell that round, even though Brazil put everything of their economy in there. So Argentina going to start to build up the bank already here. As the analysts were saying, they had a strong CT side when they last watched them. So Argentina are actually quite good on Cobble. But this is Brazil's map choice. They played very well in their game against Chile, I believe.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, no, I mean, I think both these teams have gone into this with a fairly high standard, a very good pedigree, and well, looking at it, Brazil, 4 of these players can be heading into a drop very, very quick, thick and fast, but Stracker's there with the MP9, he gets 2, he wants to get even more, he's hungry for the money, he's tasted it, and he manages to secure a 3rd as well. Stracker with the MP9, what a play there, 3-1 for Argentina, and oh my god, they've stormed into the first half. Brazil came in, it looked like they were going to do it. It's like some sort of it's like a film, you know. Brazil, they start off so strong. The team, like the big corporation that everyone thinks is going to just wipe out the underdog. Well, they come in, they start off strong, but Argentina are there. They're steadfast and they're firm, and they managed to get 3 rounds on the board. But now it is going to be the first full-bore rifle round coming out for Brazil here, and this is where the men get separated from the boys. This is where we can really tell who's going to come out the stronger team. And well, Brazil, they are looking to get their 2nd round on the board.
Yeah, important round here for Brazil. They don't want to have a repeat of Cash and let Argentina just take all the momentum here. And that's a great nade actually onto Stracker, taking out nearly half of his HP. So I think it's bomb slowly looks like it's going to be worked over to this A bomb site where they will be meeting NBL and Johnny Boy of this A site. So can Brazil be able to get through this defense here and try and get back into this series?
Yeah, no, I mean, they're not going to be looking for it. PRD gets down, they're out of drop, so he's now managing to contest such an important area. Stracker's just given it all up, and well, this could potentially prove disaster for the B site, as getting connector control like that is so incredibly important because it opens up so many different avenues of approach. And it's one of the reasons why people consider Cobblestone not that good a map, but never mind. Let's go over to Johnny Boys. He picks up 2 in spectacular fashion with a headshot through Landon, actually. Is finally going to get taken down by Guerri, and now it's going to be a 2-on-2 with
Stracker's position here. This could be huge, but he actually fails his shots, and Gogu picks up that mistake there by Stracker. Nice headshot there, and Guerri picks up a headshot of his own. 3-piece for him. Big round there for Brazil, and I thought Stracker was going to clean it up there. I thought his position there was going to be perfect, but screwed up his shots there and pick up the 5th round there is Brazil. But Argentina, because them 3 rounds were comfortable, we're going to be able to pick up an AWP onto Johnny Boy here. So it's important for Brazil now. Try and get some rounds in a row. It's been a while since they've been able to get a front foot in this whole series at all.
Yeah, no, I know, and of course, we cannot stress this enough. Both teams, they've gone the distance. They've played so well. They have played out of their minds. And of course, the winner will be going through to the final, not to the final, sorry, this is the finals of the qualifiers. They'll be going through to the LAN finals. That's what I meant to say, the LAN finals. I missed a word out. They'll be going through to the LAN finals in Belgrade. The loser, they go home. They get nothing. They are just going to be heartbroken. Okay, so this is so incredibly important. Both teams have played out of their mind, and neither one wants to go home. That's why we're seeing them fight with so much furiosity, so much vigor behind everything they're doing right now, and they're all just playing out of their minds. 3-2 is going to be the scoreline, and Brazil, they are looking to take this to 3-3.
Kogo there with your favourable so-off there now. Can he do any action there? No surprise he's going towards drop down. We've seen famously JW doing so well with this so often. Even Oscar as well. You see him quite a lot using this. This is the only map you can get away with using the saw off.
I mean, I'd have to, like, respectfully. I know, like, the silver 3 ways mean that you're entitled to that opinion, but I think the sawn off is viable in any map. In particular, Overpass.
That's like the longest map ever. How can
That's why I chose it, because I knew you'd get angry.
Oh, right.
But, yeah, no, but I love it. Any map, whatever the map. Sawn off, Deagle, you've basically got yourself an AWP. You just have to change weapons a bit. But anyway, it's going to be a 2-on-2. Bomb gets flying over towards B, and well, it's going to be onto NBL, and Stracker to try to retake this. They know that bomb's just going to be ticking down. They have to make something happen now. Stracker opens up with a wonderful kill, but BFD is going to be there to get the return. And well, it's all going to fall into NBL, and he manages to pick it up. That does mean the 4th round should be going the way of Argentina, unless he dances around the site anymore. But, you know, he's got the kit, so he's got plenty of time. He does also secure an AWP for his troubles, and the 4th round for the Argentinian side. So they're just edging ahead that much more. And, well, when you look at the economy in Brazil, it's not looking too hot right now. Do you want to talk us through their economy?
Yeah, it's not great. I feel like they're definitely going to force buy into this though, because they're only one person live. But as we're speaking there, AK does get put short off again for Gogu. But yeah, they're basically buying this because they know that Argentina's money is not great at all. They lost the round before the last one, round number 5. So as you can see, money not great whatsoever. So Brazil trying to break the money and trying to even things up. If they win this next round, they'll break the bank of Argentina. So this is not a big round here. Argentina needs to get past this post here. As you can see, a fast B play here coming out here. 4 members on the Brazilian side trying to come out on his B platform. Can he get any success whatsoever? No is the answer. Tommy with 2. 2 to 1 of his own. Great holes here towards B.
And an incredible play to open things up from Tommy. Stracker gets 1 as well. And while it's all going to come on to Landon here, and while he might have been landing those shots, he's definitely landed himself in a really bad situation. 1 on 5. And he's going to get taken down. Tommy completes the hat trick as he does pick up 3 players. That means it's going to go 5-2 now in favor of Argentina. They're extending their lead. And once again, they're just widening their gap that much more to separate them out from Brazil. Of course, if they win this, they do go through to the LAN finals in Belgrade to play up against some of the best teams in the world. So an incredible chance for them and a truly mind-blowing experience. Let's keep going anyway. We are now going to be seeing an eco round come out from Brazil, which of course should mean Argentina can take this in a 6-2 fashion. However, the aggression and the recklessness that an eco round can bring out can sometimes prove extremely dangerous. A nice Molotov though is going to put Kogu in a terrible situation. Yeah, as Tommy picks him up, and now it's going to go into a 4 versus 5 here in favor of Argentina.
And I've got to say, Argentina, it's been a great team performance. Everyone has had their map. We've seen MBL on Cash pick up 33 kills. We've seen Johnny Boy towards the end of Nuke doing really well, and even Dust 2, he played really well. And now we're seeing Tommy here playing outstanding so far in this Cobble here on the 4th map. So most of the Argentinian players have all had their standout kind of plays. It's been a very good team effort. On the other side of Brazil, can you really say that anyone's been like really outstanding? And like,
yeah,
Kogo had a good first map, I guess.
I agree.
I mean, we've seen Landon hit a few nice AWP shots to hit like caddy spells, but you can't say like any of the Brazilian players had an outstanding map. You can't say like, oh yeah, he was unbelievable on those two. Not really, like. But when you see Argentina, it's been very like, you can see it straight away. Like NBL 33 frags, Johnny Boy with the AWP. I mean, Tommy now. Like Argentina have been the better side overall. They really have.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think for analysts to still be defending Brazil at this point is definitely starting to look like a mistake. Because, I mean, I think it started off well. Both teams played really well in that first map. The second, when we went through to the Dust, Brazil did an amazing comeback, right? That was no questions asked. That was unbelievable, right? To come back from like how far down they were,
10-5 down.
Yeah, and to end up there, truly amazing. Brazil played so well then. If we could get more of that, then I could understand defending Brazil. But you know, then you see, you know, what was it we saw happen on Cash? Just that stomp. That was like the nail in the coffin for Brazil. It ruined the morale, and you can just tell because they're playing with so little confidence right now. They don't want to peak the Argentinian players. They're not doing anything out of their comfort zone. They're sticking to like preset strats, really puggy style of play, and you know, it's just not as varied. It's not as mixed up. It's not as confident. Is just the key thing, as it was when we saw them play on Nuke and Dust.
I mean, look at this. All they have is side, and it's 23 seconds to go, and they literally have no map control. MBL is going to have a field day probably here. Oh, and he gets 1 kill actually. That's pretty surprising. But look at Straka here over towards the tanks here. He could get a lot of shots. Good too. This is a great little crossfire. This could work out really nicely. But saying that, Brazil actually get 3 frags without a reply. This is totally out of the blue. And Gary should be able to pick up here on Tootin. And he does. I'm so surprised that has happened there. That had such a nice setup there, Argentina. Brazil in the last second as well. That actually was, Harry. They almost ran out of time there, but just about. Brazil take that round there, making it 6-3. Money on Argentina still looking good. Johnny Boy gonna be able to get an AWP, full utility on everything. So Brazil still on the back foot, even though they won that round.
Yeah, no, and I mean, I just want to point out, when I said what I said a minute ago, I'm not by any means saying that Argentina have got this. I'm just saying, Brazil, they need to return to form. They need that confidence back in. They need the morale boost if they stand any chance of staying in this right now, because they're such a strong team. Both teams are, but with how Argentina are playing, like Johnny Boy with that shot, it's just things like that. It's things like that that are just taking pegs out of the Brazilian morale right now. And I tell you what, they've never looked so unconfident. They've never looked so weak, and that's the key thing. Argentina, they're in a frame of mind right now where they feel like they can beat Brazil, and it's showing in how they're playing.
Yeah, definitely. Like 3 kills without reply there. Only Johnny Boy getting tagged. NBL getting 2 kills without even losing a single point of HB. So, like you were saying in the last round, all the confidence is with Argentina. They're making these aggressive plays. They're not scared of Brazil. Like, Brazil are on the back foot. They have no confidence whatsoever. This is all Argentina so far. And if Argentina get a clean round here, get that money going, you can see probably an 11-4, 10-5 scoreline maybe in favour of Argentina. Looking strong here as the two remaining Brazilians come out of this B platform here. Kogo leading the line, gets overtaken by BLD. Can they get a frag or two here? The answer is yes, one frag, but 1v4 here for Kogo. 26 HP. He's literally got no chance whatsoever here and gets taken down. Argentina break the money of Brazil.
Yeah, no, that, like you just pointed out, I'd say that is just completely going to shatter their economy, force Brazil onto yet another eco round, and well, we should be able to see Argentina take this 8-3. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a tactical pause come out from Brazil, and if we don't, I feel like we need to. I feel like the coach needs to say, it needs to just remind them their pedigree, who they are, the odds, anything to inspire them to play how they were.
It's interesting to see they've actually changed coach as well. They had Spacker there one time and now they've got DZT, so I'm not sure how much of an impact the coach is actually doing. Like Argentina are just steamrolling here. We actually haven't seen one tactical pause from Brazil in this whole series, which is strange to see. I don't know why. Like, knowing that Kogo is so experienced, like, now is definitely the time where you should take a tactical pause. I mean, you're 8-3 down. You've got no momentum whatsoever. It's all Argentina. They're so confident right now. I mean, I just can't see a way back here for Brazil.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, it is just a frame of mind thing. CS is such a big, like, mind game, you know? There's so much mental warfare as well as tactical and all those other things. Everything has such an impact on the way your opponent feels and how they're thinking, and that has such a huge effect on how they even play the game. So, of course, you know, with how Argentina are doing right now, they're doing some truly mesmerizing damage to these players mentally. Anyway, Stracker there with the ending spray down to find the 3 players. A wonderful hat-trick spray down for him. And he is in incredible form right now. He's going to be coming out on top of the leaderboard. 16-6 for the Argentinians. And, of course, Tommy will be following closely behind. So, you know, extremely strong for Argentina right now.
Yeah, it is indeed. These last 3 rounds, Brazil needs to take up every single one of these rounds. All 3 of these rounds to have any chance of coming back. I mean, 6 rounds after such a disastrous first 12 rounds. I mean, they would take it, definitely. It wouldn't be the worst situation in the world, that's for sure. They could lock it down on CT. But that's a long way away. They need all 3 rounds to actually make that possible. And with the way Argentina are playing, it's not looking that good.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But it is going to be a full buy coming in here from Brazil. 9-3 is going to be the scoreline. And, well, Johnny Boy's going to open things up, trying to turn things even further in the tide of Argentina as he does secure that kill onto Landon. So now it's going to be a 4-on-5 for the take here. And, well, it is going to fall onto MBL and Stracker to try to hold off this A push. And I think Tootin's done a really good job actually by rotating into connector, because I think he's aware that it is going to be A. BLD finds that kill onto MBL. BLD finds a second as well on a Stracker. BLD's coming out huge right now, and that's what Brazil needed. They need a star player to emerge. And well, it looks like it could be him. Tootin's going to find one. BLD gets a third as well. BLD, please. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, he's making me feel things that he shouldn't make me feel. BLD, please. You are right now the sole hope for Brazil. He's done the damage. He's done the work. Bomb goes down, but Johnny comes in from behind to find BLD. And well, now it's all going to be on the Kogu and Guerri. Kogu has managed to pick up that kill, but Guerri goes down. Now it's going to be a one-on-one, and well, Johnny versus Kogu. It's anyone's game, and he's going to be up on top of the thing, and he finds him. That's going to be Kogu going down, and well, it looks so promising. That looked so good for Brazil. That was the strongest we've seen them look, and their morale must be shattered right now as we go 10-3 in favor of Argentina. I mean, just think about how BLD must be feeling after that. That was their round. He got 3 of the 4 kills in that round, and single-handedly pretty much secured the bomb site. So, you know, he is their star player for me, and for him now, you know, for how he must be feeling, I don't think he's going to be in the mindset to be able to do that again. I think this could be Brazil potentially down and out.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like a round for Brazil. It looked a lot better for them, as you were saying. They needed that one kind of man to kind of come out of his shell and like bring them through this like bad patch half, I guess. Like, it's been really bad since the start of Cash, but getting them 3 kills, I thought, yeah, maybe they can get these last 3 rounds and make it 9-6 and come back. But great play though by Johnny Boy. You can't take it away from him. I mean, he's my star man, as everybody knows. Played a nice little 3-piece for him in the last round and putting Argentina in double figures, and it's that man again. He's just been all over the map. He got the first pick in the last round onto B platform. Now he's gone side and picked off onto Gary. That's what good AWPers are all about. Any AWPer, you can see them. They always float around. You see Guardian. He's everywhere on the map. You see Fallen. He's everywhere on the map. That's what a good AWPer takes. Not a static AWPer that stays in that one bomb site. You want to get around the map. You want to create plays for yourself and open up a good scoreline from them. That's why Argentina are 10-3 up.
Yeah, no, definitely. There's an evident skill gap starting to form. Johnny Boy, not sure how he missed that shot, but Landon's not going to be falling anytime soon. He does manage to find that kill as well as a Punisher for missing that shot there with the AWP. Well, PRD's going to be out on the site. This could be it for Brazil. They need to secure a round, and potentially this could be the time to do it. Stracker's going to find one. PRD manages to land a second, and it's all on Landon and PRD here. 4 kills between them, and while MBL's coming in, trying to do everything in his power in order to retake this in a 1 versus 2 now. We're going to be seeing a very, very slow play coming out from him. He doesn't want to commit to anything just yet because, of course, you know, 1 versus 2 up against these 2 very talented players. Not what you want to be, but the economy is going to allow him to go for this, and he will be trying to. PRD and Landon, you've got to be feeling for him right now. Trying to play up against these 2 players. It's not the situation I know I'd want to find myself in, surrounded by 2 Brazilian men who I know are much better than me. Geez, taken out of context, that would be terrible. But anyway, that does mean 10-4. Brazil, they managed to secure another round on the board for the first time in what feels like years. And, well, it was much needed.
Oh, definitely, and money's still good for the Argentinian side. Getting that AWP back on Johnny Boy. Full utility as well. I mean, Kogu keeps trying to get this so off. I don't think I've actually seen him get 1 frag with it yet. Have you? Has he got a frag with it?
I don't know.
I don't think he has.
No, he hasn't. Kogu hasn't killed anyone with the sawn off.
I mean,
put me in, coach. I'll do it.
I mean, yeah, like I was saying, you were bigging up the saw off when he first got it. You were so happy. Thought, oh, here we go, but he hasn't done anything with it. But again, Johnny Boy, opening kill onto BLD this time, onto that B platform, and again, advantage to Argentina here. And Johnny Boy's got full access here, full control of B platform. Look how far Brazil are. It's like, it's so bad at the moment for them. Matt Boy's control, but Landon does get the repick onto MBL to make it a 4v3 situation. Looks like Brazil are going to favour this A-bomb site, and look at the rotations coming in for Argentina. They know exactly what's going on here.
Yeah, no, a great read coming out from Argentina as they do rotate these players into plays past angles. Tommy opened things up with that kill on a PRD over a long. And while the bomb's going to be heading back over towards B, it's going to be Kogu and Landia trying to hold this off. And well, Johnny's pushed up in a very good position. He's going to let them run past their both. There he gets one, getting in a second as well. Johnny, please! Oh, Kogu does find that shot, but still he just runs into the fire and accepts his fate. Tootin does secure that Molotov kill, and well, what a way to go. Some say to get rid of Kogu, you have to throw him into the flames in which he was created, similar to the ring from Lord of the Rings, into the fire of Mordor, and well, that is what we saw just then. Kogu is destroyed. He is no more. 6-14. He is a mere morsel of the man he once was. And we are going to go 11-14. And we should be going to the second half very, very shortly. But in the meantime, I want to get your opinion on this. What do you think Brazil can do to get back into this? Because there's no question about it. They can get back into this. But what do they need to do?
I mean, I feel like it's all down to this pistol here. I mean, they need to stop this Argentinian kind of momentum, get this pistol round and first gun round and try and lock this down, especially on the B bomb side. If they can't hold drop down, it's game over. It's probably, even though Argentina didn't really take drop down that much, they just played really well as a team. I mean, it was outstanding there on their CT half. So Brazil, they really need to be able to hold this B bomb site to have any chance and need to win this pistol or it's over, I feel. And that's a good start there. Nice headshot by Gary onto Straka there.
Yeah, no, I mean, Straka going down early on is definitely going to throw a spanner in the works for the Argentinian side. But, you know, I think right now they're still in a terrible place. Bomb's going to be dropped just kind of over towards B, sorry. But they're not committed to anything too much just yet. You have got Johnny. He's going to be slowly pushing out mid, and well, he should be faced with BLD very, very soon. Of course, BLD is going to be backed up by Landon as well, so Johnny is going to be in a situation that he doesn't want to be in, as there are only 3 players here, all set up with prime location to take out this mid play. Tootin's going to be able to find one, but they're walking out into an ambush here as BLD jumping like a madman, and Aguirre comes in from long. That's going to spell disaster for the Argentinians, and now it's going to go 11-5. Brazil do secure that first pistol round. If they can take this to 11-8, they're still very, very much in this. And I think that would make, you know, the Argentinians feel very, very shaken up, I think definitely.
And that's why they've gone for this force buy here, Argentina. They want to break the money of Brazil straight away and take all that momentum back and kill Brazil off here. Tootin here, dropping that scout to Johnny Boy so he can get armor actually. So that's an interesting move here for the Argentinian side. Looking like they want to try and maybe favour drop down here, as you can see Straka here with the soar off.
I really want Straka to kill Kogu with the sawn off, because Kogu every time tried to kill Straka and he couldn't. So I think that would be like the ultimate salt in the wound kind of, you know, no respect. Actually, if you remember, in the old Call of Duties, there was an achievement you could get. It was like an award, sorry. You had to pick up someone else's gun and kill them with it. And that's literally what Straka would be doing. And I also just mentioned Call of Duty in a CS professional stream. So I feel like I'm actually going to be exiled and die within the next 3 years. But that's a topic. That's a topic for another day. Story. Yeah, 11-5 is going to be the scoreline here, and while the push is going to be coming in, Straka finds that kill on Aguirre with the sawn off. That's what I'm on about. A wonderful play from him to start things off as Aguirre does go down. So that's going to be a 4-on-5 here. Bomb is going to be pushing in towards B slowly but surely, and MBL is going to be over towards A, trying to just lurk around, see what he can do. And well, right now, I mean, he could spell disaster. He could really be the thorn in Brazil's pudding. But PRD is going to be there to pick up that kill, so not allowing any chance of anything happening from that. And while Bomb's going to be heading over towards B at this point, they look at this rotate coming in. 20 seconds left. They know that it has to be B, so of course all the players from Brazil rotating in onto the site, and that's going to spell disaster here for the Argentinians. Johnny gets one, but Lanny gets one of his own. It's going to be a 3-on-3, pushing onto the site with these techs as well. They're going to be most lethal. BLD gets one, 2-on-3 now, and the damage is being done left and right. BLD gets the second. He's looking for the third, but Lan is going to be there as well to pick up one at a Tommy, and well, that's going to go 11-6. Brazil getting a few more points on the board like they desperately need to, and they're slowly edging their way back into this.
Yeah, that was definitely scrappy there, that B-bomb. So everyone failing their bullets there, but Brazil do pick up the round there, and exactly what they needed. 11-6, still 5 rounds behind, but it's the rounds that they need to actually get this comeback. That pistol, as I was saying, really important for them to pick up that. Let's see if they can make this comeback and maybe bring this to a 5th map, which will be Overpass.
Yeah, I think that's the dream. Straka, once again, opting for the sawn-off. He did get the sawn-off kill as well, so he got the money to do it. That's why the sawn-off is so good. It's like a self-sufficient weapon. But anyway, here we go. It is now going to be the 18th round. 11-6 is the scoreline. And Brazil looking to take it to 11-7. Which will put them in a very good place indeed. They are going to take drop control. It's going to be the Argentinians now moving in. And while they know that they're there, Straka's going to try to open up with the sword off against one. He tries to do the damage. And he's doing it as well. He manages to pick up one, looks for the second. Is finally going to get taken down by Kogu. And well, BLD is going to be there to back things up as he does find that kill. Onto 2. And now it's going to be a 2. Oh my god. Well, never mind. Forget I said anything. In the blink of an eye, it's going to go 4-0. And that means the scoreline's going to go 11-7 here on Cobblestone, which of course is the 4th map of tonight.
Yes, indeed, and what a great best of 5 series has been so far for anyone just tuning in. This is the grand final here of the South American qualifiers. Winner does go to Belgrade in October. So winner take all basically. First map went 16-14 in favour of Argentina. Second map went in favour of Brazil on Dust 2 in overtime 19-16. And then we've seen a 16-8 comfortable scoreline on cash for Argentina. And now we're on the 4th map here. Argentina just 5 rounds away from qualifying them, causing a massive upset here. Only 15% they were to win this game. I mean, everyone thought Brazil were going to comfortably take this. Even the analysts said it was going to be 3-0 or 3-1 in favour of not Argentina, in favour of Brazil. They thought Nuke was the only chance they had, but they've proved us wrong here.
Yeah, definitely. And now as we do go into this, we're going to be seeing Johnny start things off in spectacular fashion with an amazing shot. Aguirre to start things off. And oh wow, what a way to go into the 19th round for these guys. Johnny gets another wonderful headshot there through the wall of all things. And well, MBL gets one of his own on a PRD, and suddenly this is looking like Argentina's game. Jesus, that was hard to say. As we are likely going to see this go to 12-7 as Kogu and BLD look to save those rifles and take them into the 20th round. I mean, we actually see BLD pushing in with that FAMAS, maybe trying to get an AK or just playing like this weird angle, but he's going to get punished for it as Tommy picks him up, and now it is all going to fall on a Kogu with that AWP, who's going to go up into the Princess's tower. I mean, that's not actually the call for this, in case you're wondering. I just called it that because Kogu's there and he's my princess. So, yeah, he's got a bunch of angry people, though, coming to kill him, which Johnny's going to do in spectacular fashion. Mid-air, picks up that headshot. I'm pretty sure every kill Johnny just got then was a one-tap, so Johnny one-taps in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 12-7 is going to be the scoreline right now, and it is going to be 5 rounds separating these two teams. Also, an eco round coming out for Brazil. They might force buy as BLD has a little bit of money behind him. It's unlikely. They're going to try to take this to 13-7 and then do a full buy, which fairly understandable. We're going to be seeing one player watching mid. That's going to be Landon, and it is all going to come down to these 4 players over towards B to try to make a difference, try to make a change.
Yeah, what a crisp round though by Johnny there. That was literally him. That was great. That shot on drop down onto the Mag 7. I think it was Landon that had it. I'm not sure who had it. I think I can't remember who had the Mag 7, but he just jumped up slightly, like crouch jump, and Johnny just took his head off and literally shot 2 bullets, got out connector, literally killed the guy through the door of A, got another headshot, and just literally won the round just by that. So great play and a massive round that was. Well, first gun round, of course, that was as well. To cleanly take that round, great start here into this half here for Argentina in these gun rounds now. And as you see, forcing Brazil to this full eco here. They're edging closer and closer to this grand final here. Land final, pardon me. This is the grand final of the South American, but we're on about the grand finals, aka land finals.
Yeah, I mean, it's also going to go into a 5 versus 4 now, and with Brazil only on pistols, the advantage is heavily weighted towards Argentina as they're only pushing out into that A site. Rotate's going to be coming in, but I mean, the rotates is literally the only thing Brazil has going for them, and they're so slow at the minute. Bomber's going to be going down any minute. Tommy finds that kill onto Guerre. Now it's all going to be onto PRD and BLD to try to retake this 2 versus 5 here, and well, they've got those P250, so my guess is they're just going to try to hang back and do some damage when Argentina go hunting, but I mean, I don't think Argentina will, and if they do, well, then I lose a lot of respect for them. But I mean, looking at their money, I don't think they're going to. There's no reason for them to go hunting. So,
no, they know Brazil are full eco, so there's literally no point in going for them for an extra $300. You're not getting anything from it against a full eco, and Argentina should be able to keep everyone alive here. Build up that money going into the last 10 rounds of this game. 3 rounds away from qualifying into the land finals and causing a massive upset here.
Yeah, no, I mean, of course, the grand finals, the land finals, sorry, are going to be in Belgrade. And well, the winners, they get an all expenses paid trip there to go and compete up against some of the best teams in the world. A truly amazing experience. And the other team, well, sadly, they will be going home. Both teams, they've gone the distance. They've put in the effort. They've done their homework. And, well, to have come this far and go out, you've got to be feeling for whoever's going to be losing. As we do now go into the 21st round. And Argentina, you're only 3 rounds away from qualifying.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, I feel like this is their last chance here. I mean, Guerre's only got a Mag 7 coming into this 21st round. I feel like that's not the gun you want when you're so close to being eliminated and literally getting absolutely nothing if you lose. So Argentina, they must be feeling the pressure surely a little bit. This is a massive opportunity for all their fans in Argentina and South America. They must have a lot of fans here watching this thinking, my god, you're so close to representing your country in the grand land finals. So yeah, great opportunity for them to actually close this out. Hopefully the nerves don't get to them.
Yeah, no, I mean, in the same way that when you're behind, nerves and morale gets to you. When you're ahead and you're this close, nerves really get to you. I mean, Team Liquid. But anyway, we are going to be seeing things 13-7 right now. Argentina, they are. Is it 6 rounds ahead? Yeah. 6 rounds ahead. and they're looking to extend that lead even further to stand their chance of going through to the LAN finals in Belgrade. So anyway, looking at this, the push is going to be coming in from long. It's going to be he's going to be there, backed up by Johnny, and well over on the B site, it is all going to be down to Kogu to try to hold this off. He's going to get dropped in the blink of an eye, and well, that's the A site completely open as the rotate comes in. Guerri, Landon, and BLD trying to retake this, but Stracker's coming in from behind, and this could be huge as he's going to be coming up the rear. Hey, and he goes in for the shots. He does the damage, and he finds them both. Stracker with a double kill. It's going to go 14-7, and they're so close now. Argentina, they can almost taste the victory. They can almost taste their trip around the world almost.
And look at Brazil. They've gone all in. They've gone all in here. They're literally getting so desperate here. What a clean round. They didn't even lose a man. I don't know what Kogu was thinking of there, jumping up there in the open. He could have got shot from middle and side. I mean, Johnny Boy took him down with the up so easily, but like, I don't know what he like tried to hope for there. Like trying to hope for some hero desperate play, but yeah, poor play by him. My fella's so experienced. I mean, really disappointed in that. Even though they probably wouldn't have won the round anyways. None of the players actually got killed between them all. Great play by Straka to come in the flank and finish off the round. Argentina, they're only one round away from getting 8 match points, and a great start to the round as well. Tommy taking down Kogu towards that A bomb side as well. And it's not looking good for Brazil. I don't think there's any chance whatsoever for them to win this round.
Yeah, I mean, looking at that buy, it's extremely broken, just like the hearts and souls of the Brazilian nation right now. 14-7 is the scoreline. 7 rounds between these two teams, and 1 round away from match point. Stracker's there to secure it that much more, and Johnny gets one of his own, and it's all going to fall into Landon now. 1 versus 5 with that UMP, and that's all he's got. A UMP, pocket full of change and a dream. He's trying his hardest. He's trying to pull it through for Brazil, but it's not going to be enough. Johnny's going to be there waiting. Stracker's waiting. The whole Argentinian nation is waiting for him. He manages to pick up 1, but it's just a consolation frag. MBL gets it, and this is it. The match point now for Argentina. 15-7. It is so incredibly important that they win this round. And look at Brazil's buy. It is so incredibly broken. I don't see them doing this. I think we should be able to see Argentina. I think they're going to win this. I think they're going to take it right now on Cobble on the 23rd round. And then they're going to be going through to the LAN finals.
Yeah, I mean, this is over, man. There's no way that Brazil are going to come back here. And I think, as you were saying, this is going to finish on this round 23 here, on map 4 here, on Cobble. Argentina 2-1 ahead here in its best of 5 grand final series. They've been the better team in every map, I feel. Even though they lost us 2, I feel like they've actually been the better team. They've played really well, and they've surprised everyone. They deserve to go to the LAN finals. They deserve this massive upset. Hard working. Everyone's had their maps where they played really. I mean, we've seen a fantastic performance on Cash by MBL. He had 33 frags in 24 rounds. That's a great achievement to have. I mean, he's really stepped up. I mean, I didn't know much about him before. But onto this round here. 2v3 here. No, 3v3. Now, Tommy picking up Koga here, but this A-bomb site should be in access of Argentina. But as you can see, Straka has to get that bomb all the way in the back there of middle. It's just do or die here for Brazil. They need every single round just to take it to overtime.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is what they're going to be hoping. 3 versus 3 now. Bombs coming in. Stracker, Johnny, and Tommy are going to be the last 3 hopes for Argentina. PRD is going to get 1, and that's going to put it into a 2 versus 2 as Johnny is able to equalize things into a 1 versus 2 now as he gets the double, and it's all going to fall on a PNT with that MP9. He's the final hope for Brazil to stay in this. Argentina, you're so close. You are so incredibly close. And they're going to take that bomb over towards B. PRD, you've got to feel bad for him. The whole eyes of Brazil burning into the back of his skull right now. And here we go. Is he going to be able to check that for Johnny Boy? Johnny Boy's coming in from behind. Stracker's getting the bomb down over towards the site. And here it is. That's it. Argentina, you are the winners. You're going to be going through to the LAN finals in Belgrade. What an amazing series this has been as tonight's best of 5 rounds out as 3 maps for Argentina, 1 for Brazil. They do take it. The underdogs, the team that no one thought would do it, they're going to be going through to the LAN finals in Belgrade. I've been Harry, and I've been joined by Neil. Do you have any last words before we hand over?
I literally just want to say congratulations to Argentina. They played absolutely fantastic, man. Like I was saying a few seconds ago, the underdogs. they've really proven themselves there, and I'm really looking forward to actually seeing them at the LAN finals, see what they can produce. Can they pull off a few upsets? They've got the time to put into practice. I mean, this is a massive opportunity for them. Like, they're going over to Europe, over to Belgrade, to face off against 7 of the world's best countries. I mean, fantastic achievement. Just congratulations to them. But yeah, what a great format today, Ari. Great grand final. We couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, it was amazing. Well, it's been a pleasure, Neil. It's been a pleasure, everyone else as well. We're going to head over now to our incredibly talented analyst, and of course they're going to be over the moon with this. At the same time, slightly disappointed because they were really back in Brazil, but I don't know why that was. Anyway, let's go live to them now. Super talented. I love them all. Let's go live into the studio. Good night from us.
Good night.
Gonna let them do their thing. Yeah, you learned my magic trick. Yeah, my magic trick obviously worked. Argentina, well, welcome to Belgrade. 16-7 in the 4th map, and that's 3-1 in total score. Argentina is coming to Belgrade, and they will represent South America in the World Championships in Belgrade from the 6th until the 9th of October.
As we predicted.
Yes, surely.
From the start, we knew what was going to happen.
Definitely, we have been talking a lot about Brazil. Haven't been giving too much credit to Argentina. Obviously, we were wrong. They proved us wrong, and it's safe to say that their slot is well deserved.
Yeah. Can I just say before we start analyzing this, it just shows how much. Honestly, Brazil had disrespected other nations, other countries, not having those best players out of their country. I mean, imagine if we had some of the best Brazilian Counter-Strike players, not SK or Immortal, just from Brazil. Maybe this could have had a totally different outcome. But with that being said, totally not disrespecting Argentina. Great job by them, and congrats to winning this qualifier.
Yes. Definitely a well-deserved slot.
Yeah, they really had passion to win this. Like, they prepared, and they were all good on all of the maps they played. Like Dust 2, we saw them losing in overtime. Like, they gave a fair fight there. Now coming into Cobble, I was like, okay, Brazil picked that one. We saw Brazil play it against Chile, winning that one, and in the matter of fact, Argentina stumped them basically on that Cobble. So really congrats to them. Really nice to see them coming into underdog, coming into Belgrade here and LAN finals. And I think if they keep improving, they can probably give a fair fight here in Belgrade.
Yep. Argentina, what we saw on Nuke, it could have gone the other way. On Dust 2 also, but these last 2 maps, it was all Argentina. Yeah,
all Argentina. On Cash, Brazil came with a different lineup. Not sure why, but that didn't have any effect. On Cobblestone, again, they showed us the original lineup from the first and the second map. And yeah, Argentina took it convincingly in those last 2 maps. I even said, like, Brazil has a good T side on Cobble. They showed it against Chile. And then on T side, nothing. Like, Argentina read them like a book. Every time they tried to take K site, Argentina had the manpower there to stop it. Every time they tried to go B, again, Argentina with the Johnny Boy in the site, opening all the players coming out of the platform. So, I mean, Argentina really did put in work into preparing this map against Brazil. Yeah, and the veto went in their favor as well. Like, I don't know why Brazil let through that nuke. Yeah. They saw them picking that nuke against Peru last night or night before. Yeah, night before. And why would you ban Mirage? Okay, maybe you don't play that Mirage that much, but you don't. I don't think they played nuke that much as well. So
Tommy had his moments. And NBL had amazing map, but maybe the best player here or the MVP of this series is, would you agree, Johnny Boy?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sure. And at the end, it seemed only fair for him to get the last kill of the whole series. You're just agreeing with me.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are agree.
Okay,
I
fine.
will not.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And here we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
man of the match. Well deserved. I mean, his all play was really spectacular on Nuke. Coming into Dust 2, he had some moments. Unfortunately, they didn't go well for his team. I mean, they lost it, but again, he came back on Cash. He came back on Cobblestone, stronger than ever. And honestly, yeah, man of the match by far. I mean, sorry, not by far. Tommy and him were really good players throughout the whole series, and just that impact that he had with his op is maybe the crucial reason why he is the man of the match.
Yeah, you can follow him, guys.
Yeah, follow him.
Jotita
Be.
_ BE
Be.
and Jotita boy.
There you go. You can
Wait.
find him on Facebook
Yeah.
and Twitter. Well, as long as we are mentioning Facebook and Twitter, you can find us too on Facebook and Twitter. e-fragnet, yes, and at e-fragnet. Of course, you can type hashtag rising stars TWC 2016 and well, share your ideas, thoughts, and everything you want to tell us. I have to ask you at the very end of this qualies, how are you satisfied generally?
Not satisfied with Brazil and their lineup coming into this final. They had this lineup against Chile. Okay, Chile is, maybe they thought it was not a fair opponent. They will stump them and so on. But against Argentina, they needed a better lineup. Not SK and Immortals, as he said, but some players from Generation X and maybe one more player from Ints and stuff like that. Overall, congrats to Argentina. They really surprised me. I thought definitely Brazil is going to win this one. They really played out of their minds. They really played with their hearts out, and they deserve this win.
Yeah, and don't mistake my words, but I wasn't expecting SK and Immortals to show up here. I was just, as he mentioned, just expecting the top players from Brazil, from the Rising Stars league that we had in South America, the team that won the competition, and the second
Generation X.
Yeah, Generation X. Couple of players from that team, maybe from Innova, maybe from CNB, more players from CNB. And from Ints, as he pointed out, I mean, they didn't come with their best lineup. And even though they beat Chile convincingly, I think Argentina just was a better team overall, looking at these players. And I mean, deserved win, and congratulations to coming to Belgrade.
Okay, well, thank you guys for today.
Thank you
I
too.
wish you a good day,
Yeah.
a good night.
A good night.
Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we won't be singing Don't Cry For Me Argentina like our analysts thought we would. Instead of that, we're welcoming Argentina to the LAN finals as a third nation that will join us along with China and Australia so far. So Argentina versus Brazil, 3-1. Argentina once again coming to the LAN finals. Thank you for watching e-frag TV. My name is Georgi Georgiev. I wish you a good night.
Got it.